The Dead Sea Scrolls predated almost everything we had up to that point for the Old Testament, and it was as accurate as what we had before. There was, the big trump card was supposed to be that if we found these ancient works, it would totally disprove the Bible we have today, and we just don't see that at all. Actually, it's quite the opposite.
Whenever we found that, really pushed it back, really cemented the idea that the Old Testament was before the coming of the Lord Jesus, and that it also makes a great case for the fact that the Jews didn't just make up their own history, like some skeptics will say. They'll say that the Jews came back to the land, and then they were like, well, we don't really have a history, so then they just wrote these books with all these fake names in them.
Right.
And that doesn't seem to be the case, really. I mean, having manuscripts within hundreds of years of when they were written is fantastic for any stretch of the imagination, but having them that long ago, sealed in vases, like, there's so many things that the Lord did throughout this entire process of Israel being reborn and then finding these vases with all these manuscripts. It's insane.
Absolutely. And something else, they believe that it was around when Daniel was happening, that was the beginning of the intermingling with another culture, and they started adapting practices and then using their understanding of God, and then they rewrote their whole history, and it's just bunk. It's so much. A lot of that is because they have to say those things because there's prophecy in Daniel and in Isaiah and Ezekiel that is so descriptive and accurate that the only way to make it make sense if you don't believe in God is to say that it was written after the fact, that it had to be written after the fact, and that's just not the case.
Right.
We have evidence to prove otherwise.